Hello, my beautiful people, and welcome to the HS YouTube channel. On today's topic, we're going to talk about surgery. Is the surgery for HS something you should look into? All right, I'm going to get right into it. The surgery causes more damage than good. Now, let me explain why. And this is someone who's, if you've seen my story, I've had over 15 surgeries. So from experience, if you have a boil, right, just one boil that's coming out in one specific spot and you get it removed, you have to understand what you're doing. Your body now has to find a different way to release this autoimmune problem, right? When you get this trigger, now that you remove this certain spot, your body's gonna try to find somewhere new to come out. Okay. Now, why is that a problem? Because if you never had a boil in your armpit and you took it out one from your groin area, now the groin area you remove, so now your body's gonna look for a different way. So you might get one in your armpit. So now you're gonna be developing different areas of boils. Okay, so that's why I recommend never to do the surgery. I've done the surgery because in the beginning, I'm not that, knowledgeable the way I am now. And with all this knowledge, I'm gonna bless you guys with this information. So if you're thinking about doing the surgery, I want you to ask yourself, how bad are the boils, right? You just get one boil a month, two boils here and there a year, 4 boils a year, something not crazy. You can do one surgery. I recommend it. Why? Because it's not that bad, right? You can do one surgery and then you can take it from there. Oh, look, I took it out and there's not a flare-up coming everywhere else. I'm great. But for most of you who get these flare-ups, right, you don't want to do the surgery because number one, the doctor's going to leave a hole in the area, right, that he has to stuff, right, stuff with stuff in it. The stuff dries up, as you can see in the video that I'm showing you. I'm sorry for the disturbing image here, but that dries up in the area. And when you go back to get that removed, or if you do it at home, it hurts, okay? It doesn't just hurt, it hurts because the area was dried up and now you're taking dry blood and the dry, tissue or whatever they put in there and you're removing it. Just thinking about that flashback gives me goosebumps because it sucks, okay? That's number one. Number two, this goes on not once. You have to take it out, restuff it, take it out, restuff it so it doesn't get infected. Number three, what it does to your movement. You have a hole in the area. I had a hole in between my buttocks in the groin area. So it's either you have a boil where you can actually walk, or you have a hole where it's stuffed up with a whole bunch of napkins that you have to take in and out, and it's more pain than the boil. Doesn't make any sense, okay? So I wouldn't recommend getting the surgery unless you rarely get the flare-ups, okay? Now, what do I recommend? I recommend getting it drained, okay? So if you have ice, you put ice. If you're over the age of 21, tequila, okay? Ice and tequila are your friends. Now, what do I mean by that? You take a couple shots, you get nice. You take a frozen spoon or ice, you place it on the boil, you have someone squeeze the boil. That is the most easiest way, less interrupting way. You don't have a hole in your body that you have to restuff and stuff and it's gonna take you out of commission. You don't have to take antibiotics. Usually when you get the surgery, if it gets infected, you're gonna have to take antibiotics, a whole bunch of problems. Okay? So tequila and ice are your best friend if you're over 21. If you're under 21, you're gonna have to man up and just take the ice. So that's my recommendation for this video, because I got a lot of emails talking about, should I do the surgery? You already know now if you want to do the surgery, right? And not only that, the surgery itself is very painful. They have to inject the boil with the numbing material. And that sucks. okay? It's very painful. So you got pain from the boil, you got pain being at the surgery, you got pain after the surgery, and then you got pain after the surgery because you got to restuff and unstuff. It's 4 cycles of pain. When you have a boil, it's just a boil, and you have to just take the pain and the tequila and ice, or just the ice and pop it. All right. So that's from my experience, that's my recommendation. That's what I recommend to you all, because I know many of you are doing the surgery or thinking about doing the surgery. And that's what this video today is about. I love you all. Be safe. And again, thank you for being part of the HS family. If you have any questions, you want to get in touch with me, my email is down below. Get involved. I love you all. Let's be together. This disease is not going to stop us. All right. I love you guys. Bye.